7:15, a big task on the table for the Board of Education for the state of Connecticut. They've got to really talk about and define what an absence is and what's allowed.
Because it varies so differently from school to school. We're going to bring in from the Connecticut Post, Ben Duty. He's a digital news editor with the Hearst Connecticut Media Group. Good morning, Ben. Good to have you join us this morning. You guys have this great story about how vastly school districts approach what is an excused absence altogether.
Yeah, the State Board of Education, Ann, has until July 1st to do something that I think is going to be really hard. They're going to have to come up with a statewide definition for what is an excused and what is an unexcused absence. And we have a chart today. It's a front page story by Linda Connor-Lambeck, our education reporter. We have a chart breaking down what is an excused absence, what isn't, and the percentages that each district has in the state of considering something excused absence. It varies from 99% for an illness all the way down to 0% for deployment of a military family member.
And there's some debate even among the Board of Education whether or not there should be a state mandate as to what's excused and what's not, and whether or not this should be left up to each individual school district.
Right. This was in the ed reform bill that the General Assembly passed, really with flying colors. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. There are gonna be all sorts of exceptions, and we detail a couple of those in the story. And for example, about half of the districts in the school allow absences for a medical appointment. Actually, a pretty small percentage allow excused absence for an illness in the family. You can think of all sorts of exceptions on that one.
Right. I mean, that's pretty shocking. You would think if you're at home, staying at home, I think it's 12% for illness in a family. If you're taking care of a parent or a younger sibling, if you needed to, that would be okay. Right now, it's not.
Read more about it in the Post at ctpost.com, also on our website, WTNH.com. Ben Duty, thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ben. Your headlines on the 8's coming up in just 60 seconds.